Hey everyone, it's LaRon from SBO Hair Loss here in Pleasantville, New Jersey. I just concluded with my most recent consultation a few minutes ago, and it was very, very helpful. And I just wanted to talk to you about the one that I had yesterday. So just hold on for just a second. All right, just want to make sure that my mic is working, and I hope you all can hear me. And I'm really hoping that some of my friends come on so you can let me know if you can hear me okay. But I'm going to keep going anyway. So I wanted to talk to you today about what happens when you get shots. I just met with a young lady yesterday in the Montclair, New Jersey area because she was experiencing hair loss for the past few years. She had um, she had experienced hair loss since 2020, and I want to share with you her backstory. So, in addition to my client having metabolic issues, she had problems with cholesterol, hyperlipidemia, high blood pressure, um, metabolic syndrome, diabetes. She also experienced, in addition to that, she had problems with getting shots. I had a chance to visit a very good chiropractor here in New Jersey. His name is Martin Brown, and he's the owner of Brown Chiropractic. Dr. Brown showed me many moons ago what happens when you have shots enter into the picture and what happens with you as far as experiencing neurological issues, concentration issues, issues with your nervous system. And this is one of the things that happened to my client that got these shots. So I want to tell you about her backstory again. I told you a little bit about her health. She also experienced massive hair loss, and she experienced something which I want to teach you today. It's called telogen effluvium. So this is an outflow, a massive outflow, or an unusual amount of outflow of hair flow, hair fall in the fallout phase. There are three general, there are really four, but there are three types of hair phases. There's the anagen growth phase, the catagen resting phase. So it takes a break from growing and then it enters into the fallout phase, which is called the telogen phase. So what happened was she got shots. So what happened to her hair was it helped it move from the anagen to the telogen phase much quicker than normal. Up to 70% of all hair on the head is always in the growth phase. So 20 to 30% is in the fallout phase. Her getting this shot prematurely sent her hair, which is usually set up for fallout. 20 to 30% of it is set up for resting and fallout. It was part of her hair that was in that growth phase. That 70% was automatically pushed along with the 30 into the fallout phase quicker. So she saw more hair come out than normal. This process usually happens maybe like a month or two after you receive a shot. With some people, their DNA and their immune system is set up so they experience fallout immediately. I'm going to take this microphone out in case you can't hear me. So I hope you all can still hear me. So what happened with my client was in 2020, after she experienced the first shot, she reached out to me, but she was not ready to come in. Fast forward to 2022, my client had received 5 shots in 2 years. Early 2020, we were just experiencing the effects of a massive shutdown across the United States. We saw that the COVID virus was in Wuhan. It was called the Wuhan virus. It gradually made its way to the US. So I know for us, January to March, we experienced a lot of us going through different things. A lot of people had COVID, didn't know they had COVID. The governor was trying to shut things down across the world. The president was saying everything's okay, nothing's going on. But for everyone else, people were experiencing the effects of it, especially in hospitals and things like that. My client worked in a medical facility. The medical facility told her, you must have this COVID shot or else you can't work here. So that was a lot of people's faith. My client got the first shot, the first Moderna shot in 2020. Then she got the second shot 12 weeks later. So what happened was she experienced fallout About 2, 3 months later, after the first shot, she also experienced neurological stress, neurological inflammation, body inflammation, joints hurting, legs hurting, scalp sensitive, whole body was just triggered and set off from the shot. I say all this to say to you, the chiropractor that I was going to informed me that shots can do different things to different people. So not everyone agrees with shots. I'm not saying that I don't agree with it. I'm just sharing with you today that some people experience fallout from getting a shot. Now, my client experienced in general inflammation as a result of the shot. The inflammation also was caused by metabolic issues that she's experiencing and because she had a weakened and impaired gut health. So the inflammation she felt was overwhelming, especially the inflammation in her scalp. She was also very, very stressed out about her situation, which caused her blood sugar to rise, caused her cortisol levels to rise, and her testosterone to rise, creating the additional dynamic on her scalp. So her hair was exposed to metabolic issues. It was also exposed to the immune system issue from the shot. So those were 2 shots. Then my client had to get a third shot. She had to get a flu shot. So guess what happened, everyone? Her hair fell out months later. So she's successfully going through another telogen effluvium, another telogen effluvium phase, then another one, another one, another one because she keeps getting these shots. So in the span of 2 years, she has lost half the volume of her hair, and her hair has not had the ability to just catch up. And she's always in a state where she doesn't feel good, she feels sore, and she just can't seem to catch a break. Then her job says, okay, you've got to get the booster. Not only do you have to get one booster, you got to get the second booster. So in the span of 2 years, my client has had 5 shots, everyone. 5 shots. So what I want to say to you is I am not saying you cannot have shots, but as a trichologist, I'm always here to educate. So what I experience in my consultations, I like to share with you. When you do meet with me for a 15-minute consultation, I'm only going to scratch the surface and see what is going on with you at that particular moment. When you get a chance to come in for your full consultation, which is 2 hours, you're going to share with me about 6 to 7 pages worth of information because I need to know everything that happened in your life. Along with that, you're going to have some nutritional information that we're going to cover because diet influences everything that happens with you. In addition to me understanding what's going on in your environment, how stressed out are you? What do you do for work? Are you married? Do you have children? What's going on with you mentally, physically? Let me know how you sleep, how you defecate. I need to know everything because you are being looked at from a functional health perspective when you visit a trichologist. We're not just looking at your endocrine system. Oh, it's just your endocrine system. Oh, it's just your thyroid. Oh, it's just this. We're not always just going to say, oh, it's just your iron. Oh, it's just this. No, we're looking at everything because everything makes you who you are. You are the figurative sum of all your parts. So that's what it is that we do as trichologists. So when she was able to come visit me yesterday, I set all the paperwork to the side and I said, you know what? I've seen your blood work. I've seen the information you submitted to me. Please just tell me what's going on. Why are you here? What's going on with your hair and your scalp? And usually the floodgates come down because this is very stressful for my ladies, my men, my children, because they're already stressed out about life in general. They're stressed out because they can't meet and greet the way they used to. Things have changed. They also have issues going on in their life. Their body is not really working with them the way they would like. They also have this dynamic with their hair. They're losing hair. So all this makes you who you are, and I need to know all of it. So as a trichologist, I'm looking at the whole of you, and I'm not spending 5 minutes from you. I'm writing this down. I'm only looking at your scalp without a scope. I'm not looking at you from a whole body perspective. No, that's not what we do here. I dig deep to help you meet your needs. Your hair is my hair. So when you come to me, tell me everything. When you reach out to me, don't say, well, what can you do for me to fix my hair? I don't know nothing about you. How about you let me know a little bit about you and we do that through the full consultation. There's not much that I'll be able to help you with during a 15-minute consultation, but when you get down to the root of it and you're here for the 2 hour, I'm able to get through all of this. And this is what I found yesterday. So I just wanted to let you all know shots affect everyone differently. I got the Moderna vaccine and I had no issues, but some people have issues. Some people get the inactive version of the flu shot. That vaccine will bother some people whose immune systems recognize some of these things. It affects them a different way. It's an antigen that gets delivered into your body. The way your body deals with it is going to be different than mine. My particular client's experience, no one was able to help her get to the root of her issue. They could not tell her why she kept having this massive fallout, this joint pain, this overall bodily pain, because it comes from what's put in the shots. Often your physician will say to you, are you allergic to eggs? Are you allergic to shellfish? Are you allergic to aluminum and things like that? We even see commercials on TV where product companies are removing aluminum from deodorant because deodorants with aluminum, they cause endocrine upset. So some of the shots that we get, when they have different additives in them to keep them shelf stable, sometimes they have a reaction on your nervous system. And that's what happened with my particular client. So in addition to it affecting her nerves, it also affected her hair and it affected her immune system. So when your immune system is weak and your gut bacteria is weak and you're not fully recovered from different things that have happened to you as you've aged. Sometimes low-lying bacteria and viruses uh, have a chance to really do a number on you when you don't take probiotics, you don't take care of your gut health, and then you're getting shots, and then you're stressed out, and then you have all these other issues going on. So I only wanted to bring this here to you today to just let you know that it can happen. If you get the COVID shot, sometimes your hair can fall out, and it can fall out 10 to 12 weeks after you've had the COVID shot. So, a lot of people, when they come see me, they leave out the fact that they got a booster, they got a flu shot, or they had a COVID shot, or that they had COVID because you all don't understand that all that stuff affects how well your hair grows. So, when you leave that out, you prevent me from doing my job more effectively. So, I say this to anyone within the sound of my voice. If you ever have any issues with your hair and your hair loss, please reach out. My name is LaRon Quarles again, if you follow me already. I work at hairlosscenternj.com. My name is LaRon. I own SBO Hair Loss and Wellness here in Pleasantville. If you need to reach me, you can reach me at 609-710-8102, 609-553-7079, or 609-666-4674. You can always reach me at info at hairlosscenternj.com. And that NJ is short for New Jersey to make it easy for you. I perform 15-minute consultations anywhere in the world with the help of a webcam. So if you're able to connect on Skype, Zoom, or Google Meet, I can assist you. You don't have to worry about me being in the same city or in the same room with you because I can just mail you a microscope. You can take photos and images of your hair. You email them back to me, and that's how we work. You can send me all of the information that I need, and we can make this happen. You do not have to be in my physical space for me to assist you. If you have any issues with your hair, your skin, or your scalp, please reach out because sometimes you visit your dermatologist, you're not always able to get all the information you need from just one person. Sometimes you need to have someone else just take a bird's eye look at your situation and help you out in that regard. So I ask God to allow me to help others. So this helps me to help you. When you allow me to help you, it makes me feel good. I love what it is I do. I love being a trichologist. I love being a certified trichologist, a certified fitness nutrition specialist, a health and wellness specialist, a hair loss practitioner, and an educator. I love being here for you. Please use me as a resource. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat or leave me a message and I'll get back to you. I hope you all are having a wonderful day on purpose. And I just wanted to let you know about any shots. If you get any shots, it can cause hair loss. Peace and hair grease, y'all. Talk to you soon.